Background. What is a cryptocurrency? The world of crypto is very different from the normal world of currencies that we know, and not only because of the fact that its value is not determined by a decision of a government or a specific body, usually governmental, but due to the fact that the purpose of cryptocurrency is not only the transfer of value from person to person, but there is something behind every currency, a complete project. Usually it will come to solve a certain problem, which currently exists in the blockchain market. A coin review will usually be characterized, among other things, by assessing the project's chance of succeeding in the future. What is Cardano? Cardano, ADA, is actually a platform, quite new. It was created in 2015, and is intended for developers. It offers help in promoting the development of distributed applications and smart contracts. It is based on the blockchain technology, and differs from other currencies in that it uses mathematical principles, in its core, the so-called consensus mechanism, and a unique multi-layered design, thereby making it stand out from other networks. Continue. What is Cardano? Like many of the cryptocurrencies, it is also a digital currency. It is possible to accumulate value and also send or receive funds in it. The coin itself is called ADA and it operates on a blockchain network called Cardano, which is, as mentioned, unique of its kind, and was built by experts in the fields of engineering and encryption. Its main advantage in the many layers in which it is built, is the ability to receive and send money at a minimal cost, almost immediately. In addition, it enables the construction of smart contracts and protocols, a tool that is also important to the business and financial world. Cardano, ADA, real-time graph. At what price did the Cardano start? The Cardano coin was launched in 2017 in order to be a third-generation blockchain, to the first generation which is Bitcoin and the second is Ethereum according to the founders of the project. The Cardano coin began to be traded in single cents and began its journey into the bull market that occurred in 2017, where the prices of digital currencies rose to new heights over time. The project has established its position as a major competitor of Ethereum, due to large sums of money that have attracted many programmers and increased the network effect of the Cardano currency 45 billion coins, when as of writing these words there are 32.7 billion coins in circulation. The team started developing the platform in 2015, and it was first launched in 2017 by Charles Hoskinson, a former co-founder of the Ethereum network. Hoskinson left due to a dispute between him and the main founder of Ethereum, Vitalik Buterin, since he wanted to open the project to receive financing and investments from venture capital funds and thus establish a company that would rake in profits. Buterin, on the other hand, wanted to keep it as a non-profit institution, and the two parted ways. After he left, he founded Input Output Hong Kong, a blockchain engineering company whose main business is the development of Cardano. So Cardano's solution to this matter is that they created from a pool called Treasure, or simply, a type of their wallet that no one controls. What they do is simply take a small amount of commission from every transfer of money on the network, and from that they continue to maintain, upgrade, and maintain the company, the network and their currency. But then when they want to withdraw money from the wallet, they, the developers of the coin, have to submit a proposal for the improvement of the coin or a project for the coin, token, alt, on the Cardano network and how much money they need. Then they submit the proposal to everyone who holds an ADA coin, and everyone can choose what they think is the most correct project to fix at the moment, after voting on the proposal for improvement or a project for currency on the Cardano network. Funding comes out of the wallet to finance the chosen proposal. Cardano technology, ADA, is a digital currency that can be used for the purpose of storing value or operations of sending and receiving funds with a minimal fee. Similar to the other digital currencies, the Cardano currency is a currency based on the blockchain technology known as Cardano blockchain. Using this technology, you can use it to build smart contracts and thus create diverse and distributed applications throughout the network. Scalability. Cardano handles scalability through its layered architecture, enabling improvements in transaction speed and data storage without compromising security. Ouroboros also supports the creation of side chains, which are parallel blockchains that can offload work from the main chain, further improving scalability. Security Protocol. As a security measure in the Cardano currency, you can use built-in solutions such as cross-border digital signatures, preserving the originality of data and processes. In addition, technologies such as blockchain can be used to store and verify transactions in a secure and weighted manner in the Cardano currency. The value proposition. The definition of the problem. Cardano wanted to prevent common problems that exist in currencies in the crypto world. 1. Fast transfers of money and in large quantities. In order to be a global means of payment, you need to transfer a lot of money quickly, efficiently, and cheaply. What happens in other systems such as Ethereum and Bitcoin is called the bottleneck problem. They have a narrow bandwidth for the rapid passage of transactions. What Cardano did to solve the problem is to create more lanes on the road and more parallel roads, and thus reduce the load on the network. They created a very wide network bandwidth that can accommodate a lot of transactions on the network at a huge speed. Continued, defining the problem. 2. Transition between currencies and banks. What is happening now is that there are a lot of cryptocurrencies, but each of them is in its own blockchain and there is no real communication between them. What Cardano wants to do is to create side chains that will connect all existing blockchains into one unified network. Their ultimate goal is to be the currency that connects them all and create the Internet of Currencies, that is, create an integrated network for everyone that any currency can cross and move to the network of another currency without third-party factor, intermediary. Continued, defining the problem. 3. Banks don't trust crypto. Banks stay away from cryptocurrencies because the crypto world doesn't behave according to the bank's rules. It's hard for banks to trust money transfers in the crypto world because they don't have information on questions like, who sent the money? Who did he move to? And why did the money go through? What Cardano wants to do to allow banks to receive their currency more easily, is to add the possibility for us to add in its information the 3 answers to the questions we asked earlier, so that if you go to the bank you will have answers recorded in the value of the coins and they will see that you have not laundered capital or anything like that. Currency adoption rate. Cardano's methodical and step-by-step development approach has gained attention and respect in the crypto community and beyond. Its commitment to peer-reviewed research and formal methods in software development has set new standards in the blockchain industry. As Cardano continues to evolve, the growing ecosystem of decentralized applications, financial instruments, and community-driven projects reflects the network's potential to impact various sectors, including finance, healthcare, and education. The landscape is competitive. By and large, both Cardano and Ethereum have similar goals and ambitions in that each wants to be the world's main decentralized blockchain platform for building new tools and protocols. When Hoskinson left Ethereum, he recognized the need for a different kind of blockchain that would be instantly scalable and secure, 2 things he feared Ethereum would never have. Although Ethereum as of this writing is roughly 10 times the size of Cardano by market value, Cardano's project has a significant starting point and is expected to be very successful. Review and risks. Evaluation of the reviews. The Cardano project is a very ambitious project that uses research and development methods at an academic level, and here probably lies its weak point. Although the protocol itself is developed using open source, there are very clear guidelines about how to write the code, so that the development itself creates a much more formal and pious feel, which may deter some developers. In addition, Charles Hoskinson, the former founder of Ethereum and the founder of Cardano, is a problematic figure in 2 respects. First, he is seen as the leader of the project, which automatically, in my opinion, makes the project less decentralized, similar to Vitalik Buterin in the Ethereum network. Second, he attracts a negative image in light of past and present statements on Twitter, great criticism from his former partners on Ethereum, and more. The regulatory landscape. Regulation is a process in which rules and guidelines are incorporated in order to control and limit operations and activities in a certain area. In the case of a cryptocurrency like Cardano, regulation may address issues such as customer awareness processes, financial risk management, and consumer protection. Regulation in the field of digital currencies is necessary to ensure that the market is competitive, proper, and safe for users. The main regulators in Israel in the field of crypto are the Securities Authority, the Authority for the Prohibition of Money Laundering and Terrorist Financing, the Capital Market Authority, and Bank Supervision at the Bank of Israel. The risks of fraud and the continuation. As in any financial field, there is also a risk of fraud among digital currencies, including the Cardano currency. It is important to be careful and not to think that the market is blocked from any type of criminal activity. To protect yourself, you should invest only in regulated and reliable platforms. Do not open unfamiliar links or transfer digital currencies to unknown addresses. Continued, the risks of fraud and withdrawal. There are two categories of crypto frauds. 1. Frauds that aim to gain access to the victim's digital wallet, for example by revealing passwords, private keys, or connecting to physical hardware such as a computer or smartphone. In other words, the theft will take place after the victim allows one or another malicious actor, scammer, direct access to their digital assets. The second, scams in which the victim transfers his virtual coins directly to the scammer after the scammer pretended to be a trustworthy person, offered the victim some false offer, etc. The exit strategy. As a strategic option for exiting the Cardano currency, several things should be considered. First, it is important to understand your financial goals and determine what the reasons are for your desire to exit the Cardano investment. After that, you can explore options for the exit, such as partially or fully selling the currency, converting it to another currency, or converting it to cash. When planning an exit strategy, it is important to take into account the current state of the market, future trends, and the degree of advancement of the Cardano project. It is also important to be willing to accept risks and act on your decision. Always remember that the digital currency market is dynamic and it can be difficult to predict its fluctuations. Thanks for listening.